I'm going to do an exercise for American Mahjong using the 2024 National Mahjong League card. I call this exercise Charleston Modeling. The purpose is to practice decision making through the Charleston. When you play during the Charleston, you want to focus on hand development because this is when you can transform your dealt hand. But you also want to mitigate risk in your passes because those tiles are going to your opponents and you don't want to help them with their hand development. Three, two, one. If you're new to Mahjong, or if you already know how to play and just want to build your skills, consider subscribing to my channel. That way you won't miss anything. We're going to do this exercise 3 times. We're going to alternate between player 1 and other players. So we'll get 14 tiles, then 13, and then 14. We'll also create a mock Charleston with no jokers for each one. We have a white dragon west, 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, pair 8 crack, 2, 9 in bams, 1, 6, 8 in dots. If these were your tiles, what would you focus on and what would be your first pass? If these were my tiles, I would target the multiples. I call that optimize. Optimize hand development by targeting multiples. A multiple would be pair pung kong. We just have a pair, so that's where I would start. Optimize by targeting multiples. Then we would look at the rest of our tiles and keep some that can be used with these tiles. This drives the hand. So we're going to do 7, 8, 9. So we'll keep 9 and 6, 8. 6 through 9. When you have mixed suits, use 4 numbers in a range around the multiple or the strength of the hand. 7, 8, 9. So we're going to now pass. So this is not most of our tiles. Most of our tiles are with 1, 2, 3 and these tiles here. Now this, we might be able to use that actually, because if we get a 6, we can do 6, 7, 8, 9 dragon. We'd have to let those go though. But let's keep that as an option. So I would say we would optimize by targeting the multiple. We're also doing something called streamlining where we're playing consecutive run. It's a very flexible category. It's efficient because the numbers can go up or down this range. Right now we have 7, 8, 9, but we could do 6, 7, 8. So we can go up or down depending on what comes in. So let's pass the west, the 2 and the 1 dot. We got a 9 crack. Okay, now I do see 3s at this point. We could maybe do a 3, 6, 9 hand, but we'd have to break up that 8. So let's just see. There's some 3, 6, 9 in here. Just a little bit. It's not quite gelling. We'll keep them as options. A 6. Now here, 6, 7, 8, 9. Dragon. Hand with no gaps. 3 crack, east, 2. 3, 6, 9, 7, 8, 9, 8, 9. Let's pass. Actually, you know what? Let's keep the 3 and pass the 8. This is a little bit risky passing a 2, 8 in one suit. 2, oh my gosh, 2, 8. I would not pass like numbers. 6, 7, 8, 9. Here's a, let's think about this 2 as well because We do have 2, 6, 8, but there's a pair of 9s. No, I don't think so. Okay, so let's let the, let's see, 3 dot, let's do these 3. White dragon. Nice. So now let's pass 3 crack west. Well, that way too we're not left with 3, 6, 9 in this next pass. Whoa, 6, 9. Oh my goodness, that's unexpected, which is why this is a great exercise. But look, we have a hand with no gaps. I would play this. 6, 7, 8, 9, pair, pung, pung, pair, Kong. Let's just wait on that and pass these 3. Oh, goodness, 9 dot 8. Oh my goodness, and then 8 bam. Okay, I would still stick with this. Although look, 7, 8, 9. Let's see here. We're doing the optional across. I think I would break everything up and pass fully because we have a hand with no gaps. Don't spread yourself out too thin with weak options. No keepers. I would stick with this. I suppose what we could do, keep the 3, 6, 9 tiles and see what comes in. 3, 6, 9, 3, or 6, 9, 8. That 8 can go. So we're in between 6, 7, 8, 9 dragon or some kind of a 3, 6, 9 hand. I would still focus here, but think of this for options. Let me know what you would have done with those tiles. If you would have done something differently or switched to 3, 6, 9 early. We would be an underdog here because we've got 6 discards. That's a lot of discards, but we do have a hand with no gaps. 1 vulnerability here, but these are weak. We need to have a pair here, pung and Kong. We're ready to pung that. I would focus here. All right, next one. Or for this one, write poll 1 in the comment section below and let me know what you would have done with these tiles. Flowers, pair, south, red. 3, 6, 9 in bams, 3 bam pair, 9 bam pair. 5 dot, 3 crack pair, 6 crack. If these were your tiles, what would you focus on and what would be your first pass? If these were my tiles, 3, 6, 9, 3, 6, 9, 3, 6. We could even do the flower hand with dragons. 3, 6, 6, 9. I think I would break these up because we could do the 1 suit 3, 6, 9 hand. So let's see. Let's pass 6, 5. A 9. Let's break up that 3. A green. We need opposite dragon. Let's pass the 3. Going across. No keepers. Let's pass 1, 6. Okay, 6, 9, 5. So let's do, I don't like to pass like numbers. I think it's almost as risky as passing a pair. 8, 5. Missed us. Okay, so let's see here. Let's just think it through though. Just do a little reassessment here. 5s, like numbers. I would not pass like numbers. There are 44% of the hands on the card with like numbers. Let's see, 3, 6, 9. Ooh, let's see, we're doing last, right? I think I would let the 8 go with a 5 and just pass 2. 2. 1 blind. No keepers, so now we have 3 to pass. Oh, 5s. Okay. So we have 4 discards and a hand with no gaps. I think that was a great Charleston. If you would have done something differently, write pull 2 in the comment section below and tell me what you would have done with these tiles. Jokers. Ooh. West, south, 2, 5, 7 in cracks with a pair of 5s. 5 bam, 8 bam, 6, 9 in dots. Green. If these were your tiles, what would you focus on and what would be your first pass? If these were my tiles, I would start right here. 5 crack pair. Optimize. Now let's see if we can maximize by using most of our tiles. So let's see, 5, 7, 9, maybe. Here's a 5. Maybe like numbers with 5s. Maybe news with 5s, concealed. Let's start by passing those 3. 5, 7, and here's a 6. No. I was thinking big odds are 5, 6, 7. But we have no 8, we have no 4. I think that we're set up pretty well for a couple of options. Wins, like numbers with dragons, maybe big odds. Okay, that's a tough call. We have 6, 8, but they're not gelling. 5, 7. If we had a 6 crack, maybe it would be better, or 9 or an 8 dot, let's say. It's just not gelling here. 6 bam. See, now here it gels, kind of fits right in. 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5, 6. This really doesn't quite fit in. 4, 5, 6, 5. I think I would keep that and give up on the 9 and the 7. Focus on 4, 5, 6. So we would be targeting the multiples, so that's optimize. We're using most of our tiles for consecutive run, so that's maximized. And then we're streamlining by playing consecutive of some kind. We may or may not be able to use this. Maybe we could use it with 3, 4, 5, 6 or something like that. Here, let's let a wind go. I suppose we could do 5, 6, 7. This, though, that's almost as risky as passing a pair. Let's let the 3 go. Because we could still do 5, 6, 7, or 4, 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's kind of redundant. 7s. Okay. 7s. So now 2 tiles. We went right across, we're doing first left. 5, 6, 7, 4, 5, 6, 7, dragon. 7 dot. 7 dot. West 1. 5 crack pair. 5, 7, 5, 7. Okay, so we're in between. Let's let the 7 dot go. I was thinking we could do maybe 5, 7, 9 crack with 7s concealed, but we have no 9. That's a gap. I'd rather go with something where we have no gap. We may need to sacrifice the 5 crack pair. You might think too, well, what about playing a quint with just 1 pair? We got jokers, but only 1 multiple. I would not consider playing a quint. Not with these tiles. Flower. Okay, so that changes things. Look, 2, 3. Wow. I would just reassess now. So let's see. You know what I would do? Let this go. Play 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Quint chow hand. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. 5. Dragon. Maybe we could play the dragon quint. Okay, so let's just think about it and pass these. Second left. 5, bam. We just gave that up. Okay, let's do 2, 5, 7. Okay, we want a 5 dot in here. We got a 9 dot, 6 bam, 4 crack. We could do 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll keep it. Oh, flower. Okay. Well, now here we have a 3. 3. 2, 3, 4. I would let that go. The 5 bam keeps coming. Now, what we could do though here, 2, 3, 4, 5. We let a 4 dot go. We could have done 3 bam, 4 dot, 5 crack, but we gave it up. So now it's not in here, so we let it go. So now we have flowers. 2, 3, 4. I think I would let those go. Keep that for an option for the quint. Play 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 dot, gap hand. We could use this for the flowers. We need one more flower. We could pung the 5 crack, pung a 5 dot. I think that's what I would do here. Now that's a little risky, but I would take the risk because we could be playing a quint. So let's pass fully. No keepers. So we have a hand with no, well, we do have a hand with a gap, but we've got jokers we can use for the 5 dot. And we have the singles for that quint chow hand. 3 in a sequence, that's a chow. And even though in American Mahjong they don't technically use that term, but that is a Mahjong term worldwide in all the other versions of the game. Chow. So we're going to use it. Okay, then here I would still keep this as an option for the quint dragon hand and just start there. If you would have done something differently with these tiles, write pull 3 in the comment section below and let me know what you would have done with these tiles. During the Charleston, focus on hand development using these techniques: optimize, maximize, streamline. If you want to learn more about these 3 techniques, look for a link in the video description below. I have several videos that can demonstrate how these powerful techniques can help you transform your dealt hand. Also, during the Charleston, you want to mitigate the risk in every pass. So think about that as you're identifying unwanted tiles, because those are going to your opponent. There'll also be links in the video description below that can help you with that decision making. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, consider subscribing. Click the little gray bell if you do. That way you'll get notification for when I post new videos, and you won't miss an opportunity to learn a new strategy or pick up an insight to the game that could give you an advantage at the table. Between now and the next video, may all your picks be keepers.